Hip pain? I challenge you to do what I did about mine. Hip pain is really pelvic girdle dysfunction. To help with that, I did specific hip opening movements for 30 days to see if I could reduce my pain. This is Estelle, and today I'm going to walk you through my challenge and why I did it. Hey Nova, what's up? Oh, don't worry. They know to like, follow, and subscribe. Everyone wants to empower their healing. For those of you unfamiliar, the pelvic girdle is this part of your body. There are so many muscles that connect here. On top of that, the way our fascia and spine work means that when the pelvic girdle is messed up, your body is messed up. I've gone over this in a few different videos in detail, and you can find them on my channel. I really struggle with hip opening due to severe, repeated pelvic trauma of several different kinds. I'm an overachiever. There's so many different kinds of hip opening movements and stretches out there. It's really about what works best for you. I did 3 different hip opening movements. The first one is from somatic healing. Like I said earlier, a lot of trauma. To do the first move, you need to be seated on the floor with the bottom of the feet touching. Holding your feet, you're going to circle your hips in one direction, then the other. I did this for 2 to 5 minutes a day. I went into a classic stretch next. Same position, you're just laying forward over your feet. Keep your back as straight as you can and keep your knees as close to the floor as possible. Hold for 15 to 30 seconds and release. Repeat 2 more times. If there's any pain or discomfort in your knees, you can use yoga blocks or a rolled up towel under your knees like so. The last one is a classic stretch, except you lay back on the floor. Hold for 15 to 30 seconds. To go into neutral with this stretch, you actually bring your knees together and place your feet on the floor, which will let you strengthen your adductors. They are inhibited with most people. To help with pain or discomfort, you do the same thing with the yoga blocks or towels. To assess my progress, I tracked my hip, lower back, and knee pain. My hip pain was at a 7, lower back pain started at a 5, and my knee pain started at an 8. I do have arthritis in my knees, so that's why it's so bad comparatively. In my first week, I thought I would see reduced pain in my hips first, but they didn't. My pain in my hips went up to an 8. My lower back stayed the same at a 5. It was my knees that showed the most change. They went down to a 6 in just 1 week. The second week, my hips went back to the 7 they started at. My knees went down to a 5. My lower back went down to a 4. The third week was really transformative for me. My hip pain went down to a 4. My lower back went down to a 3, and my knees stayed the same at about a 5. The fourth week, my hips went to a 2. Yay! My lower back and knees stayed the same. I also had several emotional releases that obviously I really needed. And that's probably why I got worse before I got better. Plus, the trigger points in my piriformis are pretty rough. All in all, this was a successful challenge that has had a huge impact on my quality of life. Yay! To keep healing, though, I will have to keep doing this routine at least a few times a week. And that is my plan. Honestly, the systemic help I've gotten from this is worth the time, and it can be for you too, if you're up for the challenge. Remember to do as much of this as you can without pain. We are all works in progress. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below if you have any questions.